All right, so today you guys will have an ed puzzle that will be posted in the classroom that is going to go over making sure you know how to add, upload fonts to be able to use in InDesign. So to do that, let's go ahead and jump in for today's assignment. You can go ahead and open up InDesign, and I just used a default 8.5 by 11 because what we're focusing on today is more on the ability to upload and add the fonts. This is actually really super easy, so make sure you just follow along and complete as I do here. All right, so we're going to go into Chrome, and the first thing you're going to use, um, you can go to Google, right? And that which should already be your default there, right? And what you're going to look at is free fonts to download. All right, and one of the ones you can look at, you can see I've got options here. I'm gonna have to double check. Make sure you follow along so you know what it looks like. If I have to add them in the classroom, you'll follow the same process, except instead of downloading from a website, you will download it from your Google Drive. But right now, let's hope you can follow along with this. So you'll go to one of these websites, and you'll notice when you look through these, you're gonna have different types, right? You're gonna have it um, categorized in different ways. You can have it where you look at different themes, new fonts. You can actually submit a font if you create one. As you notice, they're going to have over here on the sides. We have to remember you need to watch out for copyright, because if you use this, right, this is free for personal use. If I made money on this, right, they could actually sue me. So these are things to think about. Some of them you will see different things. It all depends. Okay, so I'm gonna just go under themes, and here are my different ones. So you got your basic fonts or Gothic fonts, whatever. All right, I'm gonna go with a cartoony font, and here you go. I can start looking through and see different things. Now, this one, for example, this Super Mario 256, 100% free. It is saying you can use it for anything. You can use it for business. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. All right. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is say we're going to download this one right here. So I'm going to click download. All right. And this one's name is Glossy Sheen. All right. And as you can see, it downloads down here as a zip file. Once it does that, you're going to just double click. And here we go. Here is that zip file there. I want to double click that so that it opens it up. Oh, it already did that. My bad. And now you'll see all of these different ones I can download. I've got shine, shadow, regular. And what I want to do is I want to double click, and I'm going to tell it to install that font. Now, you'll see that pops up there. And I've got the shine font. So if I go back here, if I would do the shadow, I'm going to click install font. And now you can see where it does that. So if I do that for each one, it'll give me all of that different ones, okay? And I'll go ahead and just do this one, install. All right. And now that that's done, yeah, I've got the last one you can do. I need to add a text box. So remember to add text, right? You don't just start typing, all right? You press the T for text box or for type tool. And now you could click and start typing, but you want to draw that text box you want. Okay, and remember you can adjust this with your selection tool later on. But right now, I'm more worried about adding text. So I'm going to go ahead and add some text. And what I'm going to do is go ahead, all right, and I want to see that that works. So make sure, remember the name of the font you downloaded. So what font we just downloaded was, there we go. Let me go back. I'll go back to Chrome. Always want to know which one. Glossy Sheen. All right, so you got different ways as you go back. This thing at the bottom is getting in my way. All right, I'll just minimize. All right, now that we're back here, you'll click the down arrow, all right? Or if you have the other setting, however works best, you may have your settings over here. All right, now I could scroll down until I find it, but it's easier just to start typing in that box. And there you can see there are my different options that I can use that I just now downloaded. All right, and I'm gonna do regular, and there we go. And then now if I want to increase the size, I can bump the size up. Now, I want it to go all the way across the top. So remember, using your selection tool, you can actually drag this and then expand your box so that it goes all the way across. All right. There we go. And then adjust it there. and go from there. Okay, so those are your different things, or in this case, it's already left just to kind of re-hit alignment. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell this that I want it to be a center aligned. All right, so if we want to go back, I find stuff easier in the other setting. All right, I'm going to select this. I'm going to tell it center align, and now it's in the middle, okay, because I have it going side to side. And that just kind of refers to alignment there. All right, so that is how you add and install a new font. Make sure you complete the Ed puzzle and submit it by the end of class today.